morning, guys. Welcome back to the Inside Politics Show. My name's Carly Welch.
I'm Byron Gilbreth.
So this morning, a little late to the game, Andrew Yang announced his candidacy. He's a former businessman. Kind of sounds like someone we know.
Exactly. Ring some bells.
Ring some bells.
I'm running for president of the United States because what is currently being talked about, debated, and causing everyone a headache isn't what this country needs. We need a new approach.
He proposed his main idea of people really getting behind, which is his universal basic income, known as the freedom dividend. Essentially what he's doing is giving $1,000 a month to every citizen in the United States. He sees this as a way to jumpstart the economy, as well as allow economic freedom for those in debt. Now, a lot of people have been wondering how he's going to pay for this.
What you're trying to ask is how am I going to pay for it? Is that kind of where you're going?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so we're paying through it through three different ways, and that is actually taxing companies like Amazon. Actually, the fact that Amazon has been closing out stores all across, destroying malls across America, destroying local businesses in all reality, and the fact that they're not paying taxes, the fact that their HQ2 in Northern Virginia is just being essentially subsidized by the government is just a terrible tragedy, and the fact that we'll actually implement taxes on these corporations like they should be paying is one way we'll pay. The other is the VAT, the value added tax. And so what we're trying to do with this new kind of tax is putting a tax on procedure. So right now, Google, it's a free service. You think that you're getting a free service, but really you're providing them a product, you. And so what we're going to be actually doing is because we're all contributing to Silicon Valley, contributing to these technology companies that aren't being taxed for what they actually do, having a 10% tax on their procedures from Google searches, from data analytics, will be actually creating money and actually taxing the new frontier of companies so that we can actually have a better society that, like I said, has less stressed out people, better educated people, and provide just more opportunity for people that, say, because of automation, were laid off and need another chance, a new opportunity, just like I said.
Yeah, he really did not sound like he was a fan of Amazon.
No, he was not. He also tried to promote a sort of a human capitalist aspect.
Yeah, he definitely did. And he said, this kind of like capitalism system that we have now is broken essentially, and we need to focus it more on humans. So he talks about his wife and his kid. His son is autistic, and he talked about how his wife, they're working and they should just be treated like humans essentially, but they're not. They're not seeing that. And he talked about artificial intelligence, how he's, that's kind of his big thing. That's been a big message in his campaign, I think, is that artificial intelligence is taking jobs from working people, and we should have this human-centered capitalist system. He said that IA can help people for sure, but it should not be hurting people.
Exactly.
I prefer the robots not taking over, just personally. But when you say human-centered capitalism is better than just AI can help us in so many ways, especially when it comes to the medical field, comes to automating some services and stuff like that. But the truth is, a lot of our economic framework, just capitalism in general, puts human value not where I believe that human value deserves. My wife is at home with our autistic child. She does so much for me, so much for our family. And yet, what does the economy value her worth? Zero.
And he's really trying to transition more towards using his businessman aspects in the process of running for the presidency.
Bill Clinton said it first, it's the economy, stupid. It's really about the fact that we're going through a transition, going through a change in this country. And if we're not the party, the ticket that's talking about these issues that are actually affecting real Americans, they're doing a huge disservice. We're shooting ourselves in the foot. So what it's really about is talking to Americans and actually talking about them.
Yeah, I always love a good Clinton quote.
Exactly.
And then so lastly, we asked Kyra Brown, one of Yank's staffers, we asked, all this working people talk, it seems like a central campaign for all of these Democratic candidates. What stands out for you? And so then she said this.
I think with Yang, we really like to focus on future jobs and what our future economy is going to look like, especially through artificial intelligence and robots taking over jobs. And I think that it's really important to see how Yang is connecting with people who could lose their jobs in the next 10 to 12 years, and that will be effective with that. And a lot of the people whose jobs will be lost because of that are middle class people. So I think it's really important for us to remembered to see that he is somebody who's thinking big picture and long term, and specifically for our middle class.
I think that's all we have.
That's all we have for today.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming back to Inside Politics, and we'll be back next week.
See you next time.